Lil Tjay, aka the King of New York, for like one day, and then Takashi came out, and then it was now wishy washy again. But he dropped a new EP called "State of Emergency." How you feel about this joint, brother?
Hey, man, you said something funny that I was laughing about before you even said it, like last night, because I was thinking about that on my own. Like, man, that was such a short-lived King of New York crown for Lil Tjay, wasn't it?
He had it for like what, like 2 days? Got to hold
Bro,
on to it for a little bit.
and first and foremost, even when he said it, did anybody even overwhelmingly agree with him? Because I think A Boogie still is the most popping artist out of New York City. Like this is pre Takashi coming right out right with the new music. But he had an argument though because he was the one that's actively dropping music, and we know how this shit goes. If you're the one, everybody knows what you've done last. Lil TJ's hot, kinda, and he's dropping new music, so he's making a claim and he's causing controversy. So I get it. But that was short lived, bro.
But you bring up something that I have a beef with. You know, the thing is, A Boogie. The reason Lil Tjay feels comfortable saying it is because Lil Tjay is popping in New York itself, in New York City. He's popping. A Boogie's a worldwide artist. For some reason, you get denoted points for being worldwide artists. Like, A Boogie is bigger than just New York. So
wait, hold on. So you saying you have a problem with something I said?
no, not you. I'm saying, sorry, you brought up a point that.
Oh, I was like, what the hell did I say you disagree with?
Pretty much what I'm saying is like, like for instance, A Boogie is almost A-list, if not already an A-list rapper right now in the game. Right
Yes.
Lil TJ's maybe he's getting there, but he's not close. It almost back then, right? People used to say the king of Atlanta, T.I., and nobody would mention Ludacris. Ludacris was more worldwide at the time than T.I. So they like, hey, he in Atlanta though, and blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, right now, King of New York, you can argue, is Nicki Minaj. You can argue it's Cardi B. You can argue it's A Boogie. You can argue it's, who else?
Bro.
These are worldwide artists.
Look. I'll get into Lil TJ's album, but I want to respond to that. Not saying that I disagree, but I have something to add because it's like I just personally feel like the King of New York crown is so ridiculously like placed. It's like, bro, I really don't care. The only people who give a fuck about King of New York are the rappers who are from New York. The rest of the world doesn't care who the fuck y'all are talking about. Like, does Lil TJ even really have a legit argument to say he's
right? I can't speak on it.
Based on what?
I can't speak on it. I don't know how his music resonates in New York. We ain't in New York right now. I don't know.
Bro.
That's why I said.
Hey, rest in peace to Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke was the king before him.
He was doing well.
Let's be clear. Like, so like it's this whole I ain't gonna call it revisionist history, but like people just feeling like they can just say whatever they want just cause they can. Like, all right, I get it. He can say it, but it's like, bro, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. But I respect the fact that he feels like he can say that. I'm not gonna say he's wrong. I just say I disagree with him, like, completely. If I did care, I disagree with him completely. So with that being said, how did his new project, State of Emergency, back up that claim as to whether or not he's the king of New York? Well, I personally feel like he didn't give himself a strong case. Am I lying?
You're not. All facts so far.
Bro, am I lying? Okay, so
all facts so far.
Again, I'm not disrespecting him because I actually like Lil TJ. I really do. I like Lil TJ as an artist. I love the pain that he comes with. I love the rawness. You know what I'm saying? I for somebody to be able to sing, carry a melody like that, and to be able to rap so rapidly. I know I just said rapidly.
Rap so rapidly.
Yeah, I know. It makes sense.
I get it what you're saying though.
But for him to be able to do that, like it's impressive. And also, one other thing that I will say is, did you know that one of his like musical influences growing up, and I'm still talking about Lil Tjay, by the way, you will never guess who one of his influences is. Matter of fact, take a wild guess.
Future?
That's a good guess. You're halfway up the way. You're halfway there.
Designer.
No. You're not even in the right ethnicity.
What?
Yeah.
Bubba Sparks?
All right, man. Well, now you're in the right ethnicity. Wrong country and wrong culture. Justin Bieber.
Oh, what?
So I heard an interview that he did with Genius. Shout out to Genius, man, because I really like what they do content-wise at Genius. They interviewed him when he dropped his last project, the one that had FN and all them other songs. And yeah, he was talking about, man, I used to love Justin Bieber growing up. He's really one of the reasons why I sing and have the melody part in my arsenal. I was like, what? But that's besides the point.
Bieber.
Yeah, you would never guess. Nobody would ever guess. The King of New York, you would never guess. But honestly, I just think this album is it's kind of like lukewarm to me. While there are some standouts on it, I'm gonna give them some credit because I do like
3 standouts. That's it.
Yeah, but it's a 7-song project, is it not?
Yeah, it is 7 songs. Yeah.
So the song that he had with Pop Smoke and 5004, I think it's Zoo York. I really like that song.
Fire. Joints fire.
Really, really like that song, right? Other song that I really like is the intro, Ice Cold.
I love Ice Cold.
Ice Cold is a really good song. And then the only other one that I really like before they start getting very, very mediocre is Shoot for the Stars with 5004.
What?
I really like that joint. And more so because I like the hook. Like it has that emotional, that like energy, that pain that I was talking about that I actually like about Lil Tjay. Outside of those 3 songs, I think the project is very average. And if I had to grade it, I would actually give it about a D+ to a C-. Like it's bordering very bad. And the fact that I even said a D is not a good sign. So, hey man.
Oh man.
Hey, I gotta tell it like it is, man. I'm ill-advised as can be right now, man.
Out of the album, I liked Ice Cold, I liked Zoo York, and I liked Getting Lit. I thought Getting Lit was pretty tight. It was a drill. They actually used a drill beat. He used a drill beat, and it's one of the only songs that actually, never mind, I take that back. It actually features somebody. I was going to say it was one of the only songs that did not feature somebody.
And that was the other thing. Why did every song have a feature?
Every song had a feature. It was like Lil Tjay and Prince.
Actually, that's not true. The intro didn't. Ice Cold was just him.
Yeah, that's the only song that did not have a feature. It's funny. This episode, I feel like, was like root. This was just like the episode where everybody that dropped, we should root for to improve on their craft. Matter of fact, I'm sure you're going to take what I just said right now and call it the title of the episode. Roots.
No, I'm not.
Lil Tjay, to me, Lil Tjay got a little underdog feel to him, just like Lil Durk has a little underdog feel to him, just like Nav has a little underdog feel to him. Just like Nav also and Lil Durk, he's improved as an artist. It's obvious he's improved. I think when you listen to Ice Cold, his melody is a little crispier than it was in his previous songs. His content is a little more detailed. And his confidence is a little more like, stronger. Same thing with Zoo York. However, on the other songs on the project, I feel like they were rushed. I'm somebody, you can't just sing on a song and then think that, oh, I'm supposed to like it. You can't just think that you drop some type of melody on a song and I'm supposed to like it. I feel like on this album, he tried to trick people into thinking songs were good by just singing on them. That's not enough, my brother. It has to make sense. It has to feel right. And they just didn't feel right. But at the end of the day, I don't think this is a serious album. I think it's just a little playful EP. I'm not even sure a month ago he even knew he was going to come out with it. It seems like something that just was a spur of the moment type project. So I'm not going to put major stock into it. Matter of fact, I'm going to just say this was a practice shot for Lil Tjay. This won't even count towards his catalog for me. And so with that being said, it's about a D+ to a D album.
Damn. That's a damn shame that the album has been out for one day and we're already disqualifying it.
I refuse.
Come on, man. That's
my
not
laptop almost broke listening to it, dog. Like my laptop started malfunctioning. Like, since when did Google Chrome start closing itself? Nah. I wasn't hip.
You know, hey man, I like Lil Tjay, but I don't know how to say this without it sounding bad, so I'll try my hardest. But the music just sounded very amateurish, didn't it? It didn't sound like someone who is like a serious artist that is on the level that I believe he's on right now.
Yeah, I think he's good. I think he.
You know what I'm saying? Did you get that sense?
Yeah, I got that sense, and it's actually a reoccurring theme because that was how his other album actually sounded. Like he had glimpses of really good artistry, and then glimpses of just bad. And so, I think what he needs is a big homie to go into the studio with him, maybe help him produce some songs and kind of walk him through things. Maybe a Quentin Miller, not necessarily the righteous stuff, but just kind of like guide you where to go.
We know who that mentor will not be, and it won't be A Boogie or Don Q.
Oh, man. He burned that bridge. For no reason, too.
What was his problem? Like, that made no sense. Like, that made zero sense. Like, why are you beefing with dudes who you can clearly, like, make music with in the future? And, hey, you never know. They may piece it up. You know how this thing goes.
My man said, you know what? All these rappers, a lot of these rappers say they tough, but they do not say people's names. Like, my man said, yo, I'm keeping New York to nah, man. He said, Rainbow Boy and nah, man. I was
Bro,
like, no. I'm pretty sure that's A Boogie.
I knew exactly who he was talking about. I knew exactly who he was talking about. Nah. And you know listen, he's not gonna say 6ix9ine's name. Listen, I don't think. All right, man. You know what? Let's just end this segment, man. Again, yeah, decent to bad project from him, but hey, man, he might drop some fire.
He will
Tomorrow.
I got trust.
I'm very high on Lil Tjay.